When it came off, it just went boom, and then revved across because I had my foot down. I was accelerating in second gear, but right up the red line.
Hi guys, Scott here from Outlaw Garage. We are at Tec Nine today. Matt and Andy are stood over there somewhere. We are here with Andy's 993. He's had a bit of a journey. We're out on a Cars and Coffee, and it had a big bang, and it's had a gearbox problem. So we are delivering parts today, and hopefully Andy's car's back on the road soon-ish. Let's see. So just before we go and fix Andy's gearbox, we've picked up some parts from Porsche. There's Andy with his new first, second and drive shaft. We've got a 959 here. Look at this thing. That's a bit special, isn't it? The old Porsche tractor behind it.
Oh yeah.
That's a bit special. And then just over here, we've got the GT4 RS. There we go. And it's the Porsche Melbourne car. Look at that. We have only got a couple of dollars on the parking meter, haven't we? And we've all got parts here, so we're going to go fix the gearbox now. Andy's 993 on the channel again. Probably not as happy as it was last time. I'll put a link in the description below for the last video we did with Andy. I think it's had the gold wheels since last time, has it?
Yeah.
And then it's got the Carrera across the top. So it's had a few mods since the last time we saw it. But the mod it's getting now is a bit more required.
The only mod is to my bank account.
Oh dear. Because we were out on a drive, we went to it was Porsche's by the Bay, wasn't it?
That's right, yeah.
And gave it a little bit of a tap.
And second gear stopped working. And then revved very highly.
Yeah, because you'd had some work done on the gearbox before.
Yeah, it had the full bearings, the whole kit, everything done to it actually, and synchros, everything. And a gear tooth, a gear ring put on second gear, that because the other one was buggered, and they laser welded it the wrong way around, and we had to take it off and put it back on, and I've since discovered on that day that you can't weld it twice. So yeah, I had to do a full replacement gear set first, second.
Hard part to find. A lot of people use because this is a C4.
Yeah, it's a C4 with a close ratio gearbox.
Which a lot of people use for racing.
Yeah, exactly. Guys in America particularly have been buying the first, second gear set because it's really close ratio, and it gives them enough to make it worthwhile the cost. And when I went to order it, Porsche had none. And they had to actually get an engineering company who were making some. We had to wait for that, and then we've got to wait for it to be sent. But Today it's turned up.
It was nice from Porsche because because it's car down, you get priority on parts.
Yep.
So you waited a little while.
Yeah, but I could have been another month or two if it wasn't for PCM.
Yeah.
And as they say, car down, they like you to keep your car on the road. And so they looked after me and got me one out 2 weeks after they actually had them delivered from whoever made them, engineering company, and in our hands and given to the mechanic today.
That's it. So we'll take a look at it, but that is the unfortunate hole that it's been left with. You had the engine mounts done, and we've been talking about these. These are the Renline ones. They do look pretty swanky, but we'll go look at the gearbox parts, I think, and see how that looks. So we're here with Matt from Tec Nine as well. This is Andy's gearbox. Look at that little piece there. And this is the second gear that went. There it is. And this is the part that should be laser welded on. I think we might be able to see it's not broken or anything. It has just
sheared off.
Worn and sheared straight off.
Yeah, Scott was behind me. And he heard the bang. When it came off, it just went boom, and then revved across because I had my foot down. I was accelerating in second gear, but right up the red line. I'm like, oh, that's not good.
He's missed gear. He's done something. It's off.
How do you miss a gear in a GT?
Yeah.
Exactly. And then I went to third gear thinking, oh please. third gear, fourth gear, first.
Yeah, because you got to Cars and Coffee fine.
Yeah.
And then you just avoided second
reversed
gear
it and
on the way
everything.
back. Yeah.
All right, the unveiling of the
Magic parts. The parts we've been waiting for.
Whew. Look at that. Brand spanker, mate.
New shaft.
Wow.
And we were just talking, because I asked the stupid question of why did you buy a new shaft? But because your old one had got 200,000 kilometres on it,
and of course
it was a good idea to replace that as well.
Yeah, well, you can't get a gear anyway now, and the new gear wouldn't fit on there properly anyway because of the wear.
Yeah.
So that would have whined and carried on.
Yeah, so that was a stupid question by me, but a good response by yourself.
That's the new.
It's a little different, isn't it?
It is a little different. Notice how the on the dog ring, see how it's got a little gap there,
Yeah.
which they didn't have on this one.
Yeah, that one doesn't have that at all.
Which I know they made these for the racing guys and RS and stuff that made it easy for them to get into gear because they didn't have to engage all of those. First gear as well, which comes with it, which is gigantic when you look at that.
Yeah, it is.
Same thing, so there's the new, old, and shaft.
And there's the old one.
And I went and picked it up and I got the shaft.
It
was fair and reasonable, and Porsche have been excellent. As I said, they expedited mine because it was what they call a car down, so I got it a lot quicker than I would have normally from anyone else, probably a month more.
And I think dollars per weight. They're heavy parts. Paid a reasonable price.
I've got no problem with what I paid or anything about it. It's just it'd be nice.
It was pretty quick.
It was quick. Good to get the car back on the road, as you know. My car's been on and off over the years, COVID.
2.5 years.
In the last 2.5, 3 years, I probably have had it on the road for maybe just over a year. Best mechanic in Melbourne.
There we go.
I'll take it.
Well, as it happens, 26 years experience, and he started on 993, so mine's a 993, so I couldn't be in better hands.
My favourite.
Known Matt for many years and done everything to my car, been fantastic. So this is just another upgrade. My car won't need anything done on it for the next 100 and whatever.
Next lifetime.
It was just unfortunate that we didn't really kind of know the thing about welding that plate on a second time, that it wasn't going to really last.
I don't think anyone, well, no one's probably had this experience that I had of having to put another dog ring on the second gear, not twice. And then having to do it twice. We didn't realise that carbon steel, you can only do it once. And there you go, but oh well.
We learned.
Yeah, because to be fair, you weren't, like, I think you pulled off from a set of lights. You weren't really pedalling it.
No,
I was only
doing about 40 k's, and I looked and I thought, well, it's 60, I'll just accelerate. And from 40 in second, I'm not exactly like I've changed down at 80.
No.
You know, and I put my foot down, the second I put my foot down, just a big bang and a shake and a rev, and I thought, well, I'm in trouble.
So here we go, we've got a seal kit. I think we've got everything here to seal everything on the gearbox.
Yeah.
I think that should be good. We should be careful with those, as they're paper. There we go. So then, as we're pulling this out, or we're not pulling it out, Matt will pull it out, I think all this gets undone, and this whole assembly here gets lifted up and get put on the bench, and then they can kind of just start pulling bits off and putting the new gear back on again. It shouldn't take very long. You'll be back on the road in a week or so.
Yeah, I'll be back on the road next week, so.
I guess the pain is trying to put it back in the car because it's a C4, but
yeah, well, he's done
it is what it is.
He's had my engine out 3 times now, so he's 3 years engine out.
Well practiced on that.
Well, gearbox, top end and rings done in the engine.
Yeah.
So that was twice, and now he's had to pull it out again to do this. So 3 times. He gets that shaft off.
We're probably going to get 3 videos at this car because when we first caught it,
that's right. Yeah.
Now we've got a gearbox, and then we're going to have to do a drive in the car as well and go, how does the gearbox feel differently? But there we go.
Yeah, just hang around me, mate. I'll give you plenty of feed, you know.
Content gold.
I know.
So there we go. We're hoping Andy's car is back on the road. Thanks to Matt here at Tec Nine. I think we're going to see it very soon, and then we'll get 3 videos out of this car. So thanks, Andy, for always breaking down. We will see you later. Please give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe. See you guys. Bye.